Hello, welcome to the kitchen. Yeah, it's been a while since I gave you guys an update, so I thought I'd hit you with a little video, just let you know what I've been getting up to. It's been wicked cold over the last couple of weeks. It has been absolutely freezing here. There's been hard frosts. I think last week the ground didn't defrost at all for 3-4 days solid. I've been down to the plot. It's just ridiculous. As you know, frost, ice, much too cold to be digging over or anything like that. So I just trimmed the hedge and left it at that. Got a stinking cold which I've had for a week or so, so I've not been wanting to get out, too much, freezing me bits off. But yeah, I've not been idle at all. Obviously Christmas has just been as well, so I hope you all had a nice one. People have got hold of the fact that I'm now doing a bit of gardening, so the majority of the gifts that I received were all gardening related. Got a pile of books here, got seeds, other things like that. I've got a nice pair of cufflinks, like with little spade and a fork on it, gardening type. I've got an apron. I do the majority of the cooking around here because I'm a modern man. So I've got an apron that says I'd rather be down the allotment on it, which is cool. T-shirt, woolly hat, warm socks, that sort of thing, which is all good with me. Wilko's, or Wilkinson's, have put out their new gardening displays, haven't they? And I was kind of shocked to see them, but as much as I can say that, I did walk around the shop. I did see all the packets of seeds and the grow kits and everything else that they've got in there, and I got really, really excited. Couldn't help myself and got the bug. So basically, through all of the seeds, I've got this little seed tin as well. That's really cute, don't you think? It's absolutely jam-packed full of seeds now. I've been through and organised everything by the month, in which you can get it sowed and that sort of thing, and everything that I went through, I have found out that there are a fair few plants that you can look at sowing, or starting to sow, from January. Got broad bean, aqua dulce maybe, 50 of those seeds there. It says you can sow outdoors from October right through till February, so I'm going to whack a few of those outdoors. There's 50 seeds in there. So I'm not going to plant 50, so I'll probably do maybe 20 January and 20 in February, see how that goes for me. Leeks as well, according to the packets. I've ended up, like I say, a lot of people have bought me a lot of seeds. I've ended up with 4 packets of leeks here, Musselburgh, Baby Porvite and Elephant. So that's a grand total of nearly 2,000 leek seeds there. So I shall whack a few of those into the old, what does it say, sowing doors January, February. So I'll get those probably either in the propagator or on a windowsill. Talking of on a windowsill, the wife, last year I put a lot of ugly pots on the windowsill in the front bedroom. She was trying to be supportive, bless her, but I think it's, it was too much just having dirty plant pots in there. She tries to keep a nice house. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll try and strike a balance. So I've been out and I bought these, which I think, they're not beautiful decorative items or anything like that, but they're certainly a lot prettier than, just a standard pot on the windowsill. So I think I might be able to twist her arm. Got these little pots as well, which fit in there quite well. So I reckon I can get a few seeds germinating in there without too many complaints from her, do you know what I mean? It's got a nice little drip tray. And that looks certainly a lot sweeter than just like some seed trays or something like that, doesn't it? So yeah, I've got a couple of those, which we'll get some seeds in. Anyway, the other ones here, I've got a couple of packets of onions as well, which apparently you can get in December. So again, I should sow a few of those. Sweet peas, this particular variety, tall mixed varieties, I guess. Sounds like a bit of a mix in there. It says you can sow from January. I'm not going to do too many of those, probably just a couple, just see how they get on. Cauliflowers, so January to May or September to October. Again, don't expect too much out of this because it is very, very early in the year, but I will whack a couple in just so that I've got some seedlings growing on. It's alright growing them and getting them to germinate, but if I haven't got anywhere to put them after that, that's going to be the problem. Out of the selection that I've got 3 types of tomatoes as well, which it says that you can have a go at sowing in January. So I shall put a couple of those in and save the rest for later in the year. Aubergines. Never eaten an aubergine. Don't know if you guys have. Eggplant. So I don't know. It's one of those. I could grow it. I could give it a go. Am I going to eat it? I don't know. You never know until you try them, do you? They might be beautiful. Anyway, so that's what I've got in the way of seeds. I'll be cracking on with that very soon. Yeah, because I've just got the bug now. I want to get sowing. I want to get growing. Even though the plot is far from ready, I don't see why it doesn't mean that I can't have plants ready, waiting to go in when it is ready. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we've bought a load of pots. Excuse me one moment. Wet my whistle. Oh, wife bought me one of these, which is an electric propagator. Again, she's been really supportive, because I've been a little bit obsessive. I don't know if you guys get obsessed at all over your plots. I imagine the guys that are just starting out on it the guys that have been doing it for hundreds of years? How old are you? The people that have been doing it for many years, it's probably, you know, take it all in your stride. It's something that you've been continually doing season after season. But me, I'm getting all giddy with excitement and I cannot wait. Which means I'll make all the regular mistakes, plant everything out too soon and all the rest of it. But you learn from your mistakes, don't you? I think you've got to make a few, surely. You can read all the books and get everything spot on, but if you don't know why you're doing it, you know, I don't suppose you've actually gained much knowledge. So yeah, I've got this one as well. This will be going on the bedroom shelf as well. A fairly big old propagator that. I've not actually read if I fill that directly with soil or if I'm meant to put pots in there. So that's something I can certainly find out. So yeah, that was a beautiful little present there. I'm very happy with that. One other thing that I've done as well, because shut up! Gracie and Molly. Molly, come here. Come here. Oh, if they're going to be interrupting, I might as well introduce you. This is Molly. Cavalier King Charles lapdog. That's the only place she seems to be happy. Oh, she certainly doesn't like me talking to the camera. Come here, you. Oh. And this is the other one. This one's Gracie. Again, Cav. Aren't they beautiful? Very noisy and demanding as well. Do you mind? Anywho, right, I'm going to have to sit at least one of them on my knee, I think. Oh, sorry about this. You are not allowed on the table. What is this? Is this an animal invasion? Oh, and that was a back end of a cat. I might as well do the full introduction, haven't I? Introduce you to the full family. Gracie. Molly. Tessa. 17 years old. You wouldn't believe it, would you? She looks like a little kitten. And, I don't know if he's in here, the newest addition to the family. Can't really see him at all. Thomas, show us them big eyes. Oh, no, he's hiding. He don't want it to do with it. Got my little bin down here as well, which I've kept in the kitchen. That's just for my compostables. You see how much it creeps into your everyday life. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Right. Oh, no, I've gone wonky with the tripod. So, yeah, sorry about that. Now the animals have interrupted. Tessa's going to probably come over now. I printed out these sheets. Now, what I've done is a piece of A4 paper with a grid printed on it, but the grid that I've done, that shape represents the shape of my allotment. Each one of these squares represents half a metre. What's that, 500 mil, so yeah, I don't know, foot and a half. And that, I've done myself 10 of those, so I can just have a play about with some designs, have a little sketch out where I want everything. Look at the practicalities of it all, see how much, you know, bed space I can get, and yeah, sit there and sketch away to my heart's content. So for me that would be a really good idea. It means I can go down to the plot and actually you know, start plotting out, marking things out, because at the minute I'm just sort of mindlessly digging and digging and digging, and without, you know, that focus and that plot. This is where that's going, that's where that's going. You know, sort of tend to lose focus a bit. I might be doing work that's unnecessary or missing out on bits that I do need to be doing. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to nip down to the plot tomorrow, so, you know, I'll grab a bit of footage down there, let you guys see what's happening, what it's looking like at the minute, see if all them sheets are still down after the pretty rough weather we've had. And then I'm going to start planting a few bits when I get back, I think, around here. which, you know, I'll probably do a quick video as well, just so you can see me making all of my mistakes and sit there and call me blind, but I don't mind. Yeah, I'll nip you outside as well so you can have a look at my garlic. That's all poking its head up as well. Interesting stuff, eh? Garlic and seeds being planted. We know how to live. Wicked. Thank you very much. Ciao for now. Adios. Big up your bad selves.